Hello everyone, this is Eddie Philpott and this is my reflection on my final project for MIT 812. My final project, I created an Edpuzzle video for my Algebra 2 students in my blended learning class. And the reason I chose to do that is because rather than just have YouTube videos that are available for my students to watch, within Edpuzzle there are so many more features that you can apply. So it makes it much more interactive. I have the ability to make the videos non-skippable so that students can't skip forward. I've temporarily disabled this feature so that I can skip around and show you some of the different features here. You'll notice that as a student is watching this, it comes up to a question right here. I'm actually doing this as a student from the student view right now. It says, did you fill in your worksheet? They were prompted to fill in certain values there. If I say no and I submit that, it's like, oh, well, please fill out your worksheet before resuming the video. Answers to all questions are recorded. So as the instructor, I can go back and see all responses. As we go ahead, I continue along here, later on in the video. Instead of questions from time to time, I just have, I think this is a little comment that comes up, for the next 4 points, your y values will repeat. Make sure they horizontally align. It's just kind of giving the students a little bit of prompted advice to make sure that their work is going well and smoothly. Later on, I've got some multiple choice questions and a free response that allows me to see the student work and then go back on those and provide personalized feedback for my students in my blended learning class. So how I met my objectives for this assignment. My personal learning objective was to integrate technology into a lesson rather than use technology. And Edpuzzle allows me to do this by creating an interactive instructional video that help engage the students and provide me with opportunities for feedback in my classroom. After doing this project and just kind of like taking the course, I'd say that this course really helped me go from raw to refined regarding my pedagogical terminology and like the TPACK model. Learning about that, I'd never heard of that before. That was huge and tremendous. I'd say my vocabulary is definitely a little bit better after learning about that. And it allowed me as a educator and a professional to be able to go from doing things in my classroom to pedagogically explaining them in a lot of the technical terms for what I'm doing and how it is effective. The IST standard that I think I'd meet right here for this assignment would be under educator and under designer. I'd say it meets standard 5A and B. Using technology to create, adapt, and personalize learning experience and accommodate learner differences and needs. Design authentic learning activities that align with content area standards and use digital tools and resources to maximize active and deep learning. I would say that the Edpuzzle alternative in compared to YouTube is definitely much more interactive. Students do not have the ability to just skip ahead or claim they watched the video. I have all the students rostered in my class. I can see whether they watched it or not. I can see, if they watched it, what the responses were to the questions. If they were all multiple choice, it's very easy to ask, simple low-level question, right or wrong questions essentially, and see, how they were doing as they were watching the video. So I'd say my big idea takeaway from this assignment and also this course is, to make sure that as you are, helping students learn in a blended course, or in any course in general, make sure that you are integrating technology rather than using it. If you're not making the instruction more effective and it's just an alternative, then I think you need to question using the technology. And now, don't get me wrong, are there times where simple technology use is still better? Yes, but in terms of furthering your instruction for students, make sure that you are integrating it. Thank you.